Realize when it's time to let go and move on. The hardest decision we avoid. We've all heard it. Never give up. But what if holding on is actually causing more harm than good? What if the real act of courage isn't persistence, but knowing when it's time to walk away? There's a stigma around giving up, almost as if it's a sign of weakness. But sometimes walking away is the most empowering, self-loving thing you can do. Whether it's a job that drains you, a relationship that no longer nurtures you, or a dream you've outgrown, how do you know when the time has come? How do you recognize when something is no longer serving you? If you're struggling with these questions, this message is for you. 1. The lie we've been told about perseverance. We've been taught that success means pushing through no matter the cost. We hear stories of entrepreneurs, athletes, and artists who never gave up, and finally, they made it. But what we don't hear are the countless others who kept pushing and ended up burned out, stuck, or unhappy. The truth is, not everything is meant to last forever. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is recognize when a chapter needs to close. Think of it this way. If you were on a sinking ship, would you keep trying to steer it? Or would you recognize the signs, grab a lifeboat, and head toward safer waters? Giving up isn't the problem. Staying in the wrong situation for too long is. 2. 5 clear signs it's time to move on. So, how do you know when it's time to let go? Here are 5 key signs that something in your life is no longer serving you. 1. It's draining you more than it's inspiring you. Life has its ups and downs, but if something constantly leaves you feeling exhausted, uninspired, or emotionally drained, it's a red flag. A relationship, job, or goal should challenge you, but it should also inspire joy, meaning, and growth. If it feels more like a burden than a blessing, it's time to reconsider. 2. You're staying out of fear, not love. Ask yourself, am I staying because I truly love this, or because I'm afraid to leave? Fear keeps people stuck. Fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of regret. But staying just for the sake of familiarity is not the same as choosing happiness. If fear is the only thing holding you back, that's a clear sign it's time to let go. 3. You've outgrown it. Think about your favorite childhood outfit. It once fit you perfectly, but as you grew, it became tight, uncomfortable, and eventually, it just didn't fit anymore. The same thing happens in life. People grow, priorities change. What once felt right may no longer align with who you are. Letting go doesn't mean the past wasn't valuable. It just means you've outgrown it. You've reached the next stage of your journey. 4. No matter what you do, nothing changes. Challenges can be overcome with effort, communication, and adjustments. But sometimes, despite your best efforts, things stay the same. If you've tried everything, had tough conversations, made compromises, put in the work, and things still aren't changing, then forcing it won't make it better. At some point, you must accept that some things simply cannot be saved. And that's not a failure on your part. It's just the reality of the situation. 5. Your intuition is screaming at you. Deep down, you already know. Your intuition has been whispering, or maybe even screaming, that it's time to move on. But we often ignore that voice because change is scary. We don't want to start over. We don't want to face the discomfort of the unknown. The truth is, ignoring your intuition only prolongs your suffering. The sooner you listen, the sooner you free yourself. 3. Why letting go feels so hard, and how to move through it. Letting go is hard because it creates uncertainty. The human mind craves stability, even if that stability is keeping us unhappy. But here's the truth. Growth requires discomfort. Letting go of what no longer serves you can be terrifying, especially when you don't know what's next. But remember, the job you leave may create space for your true calling. The relationship you release might lead you to real love. The dream you let go of might guide you toward an even greater purpose. The universe has a way of filling the space we create. But first, you have to make room. 4. The unexpected gifts of letting go. So what happens after you decide to walk away? 1. you make room for something better. Every time you say no to something that no longer serves you, you're saying yes to something greater. Letting go isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of a new chapter. 2. You reclaim your energy and focus. Carrying the weight of things that no longer serve you is exhausting. When you release them, you'll feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. Suddenly, you'll have the energy to focus on what truly matters. 3. You attract what's truly meant for you. The moment you let go of what's misaligned, the right opportunities, people, and experiences start flowing into your life. It's not magic. It's simply that you're no longer blocking your own path. Are you holding on or holding yourself back? If you're at a crossroads, ask yourself, is this still aligned with who I am? Am I staying because I truly want to, or because I'm afraid to leave? What could be waiting for me on the other side of letting go? It's okay to walk away. It's okay to outgrow things. It's okay to choose yourself. You deserve peace. You deserve growth. You deserve alignment. If your heart is telling you it's time to move on, trust it. Let go and make space for something greater. Share your story. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Have you ever had to walk away from something? How did it change your life? If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Remember, growth begins with letting go. Keep trusting, keep evolving, and take care of your aura.